so when coming into Nashville, and I was thinking, going through my mind about all the different artists that could be presented here.
Right.
But to me, Fahamu is an artist that is extremely accessible. And he's accessible on a number of different on a number of different levels. He's accessible, first of all, because of the subject matter, which makes him accessible to young people as well as older people who have an appreciation for the quality of the work. Younger people have an appreciation for what the work is saying.
Right.
You know, older people come around to what the work is saying.
Right.
You know, and so it was like generally his accessibility was something that, because I was like, he speaks to everybody. He speaks not only to, you know, young black males and, you know, and black youth, but also, you know, older people that are African American, but also, you know, people that are general population, you know, who are curious about it and want to have these conversations, but have them in the safety of art. You know, and so to me, Fahamu, you know, generally was that type of artist to me that could come into a Nashville and that we could have that type of dialogue.
And why Nashville? Why did you feel like Nashville, like he was, like having that sort of an accessible conversation was a good fit for Nashville?
I think that my own observations, I went to school here a long time ago, a long time ago. And coming back into Nashville, I see that there's been like this great progression of, you know, I mean, the city has just kind of exploded from when I was here. I left in '89. You know, I graduated on the 5th, and on the 6th, I was like, okay, I'm leaving.
You went to Atlanta?
Yeah, and I went to Atlanta, and so there's a great progression. You know, things have really moved here, but then I also see a stall in, you know, different pockets of the community that are the African American parts of the community. And so my question was wondering, as I come back every year, why is this area stalled? You know, and so what is it that and not all of it is stalled, but there's, you know, a great deal of it is when you look at in juxtaposition against the rest of it. And so I was like, okay, so you need to bring someone in that's extremely progressive, that's a progressive thinker, that is thinking out of the box, that thinks in a very contemporary way, but also pays homage and understands the general basics of the culture. You know, and so the aesthetic that he operates out of is an aesthetic of truth and activism. You know, and so that's why I thought he would be great for Nashville.